Satya Skills. In this video, let us learn about Hundis, the Indian form of bill of exchange. The most ancient still working financial instrument of Indian bankers is Hundi. It is a testimony of advanced banking practices in remote past in ancient India. Its references are found in several ancient scriptures that dates back to thousands of years. Hundi is a proof of Indian bankers' perfect banking with much advanced banking techniques and practices. Though British labeled Hundi as equal to bill of exchange, Hundi is much advanced as it performs multiple tasks. What is Hundi? Hundi is an unconditional order in writing by a person directing another to pay a certain sum of money mentioned in the order unto the person named in the order. The term Hundi is derived from a Sanskrit word hund, which means to collect. Thus, it is an instrument that acts as a means of credit and fund transfer. It shows that indigenous bankers deal with this instrument that function more or less like modern bill of exchange. They are the instruments of finance. Bankers offer credit facility by discounting hundis. Hundi acts as a means of transfer of funds from one place to another. It is a credit instrument where one can borrow money. For trade transactions, it can be used as a bill of exchange. Hundi is a primary means of collection of debts. It is a source of liquid capital. International trade or risk associated trade. Hundi acted as a bill and also insurance policy in ancient days and now also. A distinguished function which indigenous banker performed is discounting hundis that carried on even today. Let us look into the history. During British rule, Hundi attracted the attention of two types of foreigners. One, the administrators who found it is a great source of tax revenue to them. Second one, bankers and economists who were surprised with the advanced state of Indian banking and were shocked to know that it was in practice from remote past. Some Europeans undertook it as their research topic and research reports are still available in internet archives. One of the researchers expressed in his report that Hundi, which is much advanced to European bill of exchange, was purposefully neglected by the then rulers and scholars in India. With the development of modern commercial banking, the usage of Hundi is confined to those areas where the indigenous banks play active role, and indigenous banker come under unorganized sector. Thus, Hundi is considered as an informal instrument in India. Therefore, it does not come under the Negotiable Instrument Act 1881. There are different types of hundis accepted by indigenous bankers because of regional language differences. There are several forms and uses in the hundis which can be in different ways like this. First one is darshini. This kind of hundi is payable at sight. This is almost equal to demand bill. Dani jog. This is hundi amount which is paid to the person who presents it. The holder of Dani jog is eligible to get payment. Dani means the owner, that is the holder of the instrument. Sajog. In this type of hundi, the banker ascertains who the proper person entitled to the payment. This is freely transferable. Shah implies the eligible person. Namjog. This kind of hundi is payable to the person whose name is written in the hundi. This is like bill payable on order. Farman jog. This hundi is payable to the order on the basis of fixed duration. Miyadi or mudati. This is like a time bound bill that is payable after certain time period. Joachim hundi. Joachim means risk. This is payable only when goods reach the specified destination. This kind of hundis are popular in international trade and were used by Jagat Seths. This is a hybrid hundi that combines bill and insurance policy. Jawabi hundi. This is in the form of a recommendation to the banker to pay to a specified person. Hundis can also be payable to the bearer or to the order. Hundis can be finance hundis or trade hundis. Hundis can be discounted and rediscounted any number of times till the date of maturity. The rate at which hundis are discounted is called the bazaar rate. It may vary depending on the demand for funds in the market. Even today, State Bank of India discounts hundis.